Looking for love. How simple will it be for our Simon to pluck the heartstrings of one of these three gorgeous girls? And how big a handful will Carol prove to be for one of these three hopeful, yet unsuspecting, lads? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black!
Welcome to Blind Date. Now, on tonight's show, we'll be hitting the Channel Isles with Susie and Clint on their blind date to gorgeous Guernsey.
What are these flowers? They're like bluebells, but they're white.
Probably dead bluebells.
And who can forget Michael and Alison? Well, we'll be getting the lowdown on their hijinks in marvellous Marrakesh.
Is that John Wayne I can see?
I've already seen the whole of Marrakesh.
Oh, but right now, we've got three soul sisters all hoping to make some beautiful music. So let's say hi to the girls. Hello, number one. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Hi, Cilla. I'm Laura and I'm from Buckinghamshire.
What does our Laura do?
I work as a check-in agent for an airline.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you checked in loads of stars?
Yeah, it's a really good job for that. Yeah, you get
Laura,
loads of
do
people.
Tell.
Well, I met Jerry Halliwell.
Oh, lovely
yeah,
Jerry.
A bit of Robbie Williams as
well.
Yeah. I've seen Billy Piper and Chris Evans.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Who's your faves?
Oh, my favourite has to be that I saw Posh and Becks.
Ah.
Yeah. And then my manager let me take them down to the gate, so I got to help them out with the buggy and everything. And saw little Brooklyn.
Oh, they had little Brooklyn with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a little message to say to Brooklyn, actually.
Have you? A little message? Well,
Yes.
send it.
OK. Just to say hi to Posh and Becks, I just wanted to say that I thought little Brooklyn was really, really gorgeous and I'm willing to wait 20 years for him. So, but of course, if I don't get picked tonight, that is...
Well, I've got a message for Dale Winton. Dale, I'm prepared to wait for you. Enjoy Blind Date number one, ladies and gentlemen. A vision. Hello, number two. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hi, Cilla. My name's Eve and I'm from Surrey.
Eve from Surrey. What do you do, Eve?
I'm a promotions girl, Cilla.
Oh, yes. Now, you want to make a statement here on Blind Date tonight, don't you?
That's absolutely right, Cilla. I've come here tonight to set the record straight. I'd like everyone to know that not all blondes are stupid. They're not all bimbos.
See? No. And you're not a bimbo.
No, absolutely not.
They're finding it very hard to believe, aren't they? No, because you've got that beautiful blonde hair.
Everybody knows that bimbos are stupid airheads, and I'm not a stupid airhead. I'll tell you something. Right. I've got 10 GCSEs.
Ooh.
I've got 3 A-levels.
Ooh.
And I've got a 2-1 in English literature.
Ooh.
So I'm not stupid.
Yes, just be a little round of applause. But still and all, you know, what is wrong with bimbos?
Well, also, bimbos tend to wear really sort of revealing, trashy clothes. Eve,
you're so naive, Eve. Are you looking for a brainy kind of guy tonight?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, we could have some sort of philosophical discussions.
Well, you could. Well, let's hope he has the brains to pick you, number two. Hello, number three. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hi, Cilla. My name is Charmaine and I'm from Cardiff.
Charmaine from Cardiff. And what do you do, Charmaine?
I'm a children's campsite entertainer.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Yes. And you got into that, Charmaine, because of a certain talent contest that you arranged yourself several years ago. Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, tell us about it.
I just belted out this song and the applause I had, I thought, well, I may as well pursue a career in singing. So I took some singing lessons.
You did? And so what type of songs do you sing today?
I now sing opera.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Can we have a little burst of opera?
Yeah, that's no problem.
There you go.
Voi che sapete che cos'è amor, donne vedete, s'io l'ho nel cor, donne vedete, s'io l'ho nel
Well, my goodness, I have to say, Charmaine, that was fabulous. Enjoy Blind Date, all three of you. Stunning. I shall see you all in a mo. See you later, girls. Well, three great girls there and only one man. But what a man. His name's Simon and he's from Dorchester. So come in, Simon. Sit yourself down on those, Simon. Simon, tell everybody what you do.
Well, Scylla, I'm an aircraft engineer in the Royal Navy.
Now, really, we're very lucky to have you on the show because something happened to you when you were just a little boy.
Indeed, Scylla, it's a very mysterious story, but I don't mind sharing it with you.
Yes.
Well, when I was about 8 years old, and it was a dark summer's night, and I was walking down the canal with my mum, when suddenly I saw a light.
Where?
Up in the sky, a strange light that was moving, oddly.
Where?
And it was getting bigger and bigger, and closer.
Wow.
When suddenly, to my amazement, my mother
Your mother.
ran off into the distance shouting, "They're here for me! They're here for me! Take me away!"
What kind of a mother have you got?
All of a sudden, it moved around in a strange way again, and then shot off into the distance and was gone.
Right.
And in its place was some helicopters, or what sounded like helicopters. And to this day, my mum is sure that if it hadn't have been for those helicopters, she would have been taken away.
Really? So you've seen your mother since?
Yes.
Have you got 3 good questions?
I have, sir. I have
Hope
3
so.
questions. Hi, girls.
Hi, Simon.
Oh.
Right, this is question number 1. Like a good florist, no matter what the situation, with my cheeky smile and boyish charm, I always seem to come out smelling of roses. What technique do you use to get yourself out of sticky situations? And that's to number 1.
Hiya. OK, well, I usually talk my way out of any situation. So I'm hoping tonight, Simon, that you'll leave me speechless.
And to number 3, please.
Well, being a children's campsite entertainer, I'm always in sticky situations. That's with toffee and chocolate. But if you pick me tonight, I'll act all grown up and I can entertain you.
And finally, to number 2, please.
Like you, I like to come out smelling of roses too. So whenever I'm in trouble, I send a big bunch of flowers. So tonight, forget me not and plant your tulips on number 2.
And my second question. I'm a strong believer in what goes around comes around. What phrase or philosophy do you believe in? And that's to number 1, please.
Well, I work for an airline and their favourite phrase is that the customer's always right. Well, Simon, tonight you're the customer, so choose number 1 and you'll definitely be right.
And to number 3, please.
Well, Simon, I believe in that phrase, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Well, baby, if you don't pick me, that phrase will haunt you forever and ever.
And to number 2, please.
Well, Simon, my philosophy on life reflects my determination and ambition. She who dares wins. And if you dare to pick me tonight, you'll definitely be onto a winner.
Whoa.
Question number 3. I wish I could say I was a truly healthy eater, but unfortunately not. What is your favourite health food? and that's to number 1 again, please.
Well, I try and eat lots of fruit and vegetables, but my favourite vegetable is carrots. They don't taste that nice, but they help me see more of you in the dark.
Oh. And to number 3, please.
Well, Simon, I am a big chocoholic. Scientists have proven that chocolate is really, really good for you. If you pick me tonight, I'm sure we'll get a real healthy nibble together.
And to number 2, please.
Well, my favourite health food would have to be sushi because it's fashionable, low fat, very tasty, and just like me, it's great to take away.
Well, there you go, Simon. You've asked all 3 questions there. It's not so simple, is it, Simon?
No, it's not, is it?
Shall we go to a simpleton?
I think so.
Yes, it's got to be our Graham.
So, Simon, will it be tongue-tied number 1? She's not the kind of girl who's accustomed to being left in the dark to enjoy her salad days. Or perhaps it'll be blooming number 2, the sushi girl who's not so shy. In fact, she'll do anything for a dare. Or maybe you'll go for entertaining number 3. But choose quickly, or like her chocolate, she'll be going, gone. The decision is yours.
Who are you going to pick?
I think it's going to have to be number 1.
Simon, what about the 2 that you turned down, though? Oh, you'll be gutted. You really will. First of all, you turned down number 2. That was our Eve from Surrey. Come in, Eve. You also turned down number 3. That was Charmaine from Cardiff. Come in, Charmaine. Beautiful single. They love her out, don't they? Oh, Charmaine, good luck with your singing career, all right? Here is your blind date for this evening. You chose number 1. That was Laura from Buckinghamshire. Come in, Laura. Oh, well done, Laura. Who's going to choose where you're going on your date?
Laura?
I'll pick you, Reed, OK? So you...
They match.
No, I'm serious.
It's match.
Oh, right, Reed, OK.
What's it say?
A date to Amsterdam.
Oh, not bad. Amsterdam. Amsterdam awaits. What are you going to be doing in Amsterdam? It says here, yes, you're going Dutch in the exciting city of Amsterdam. You'll be captain and mate as you take a boat trip along the canals, sink a few beers at the city's hottest night spots, all before returning to your luxury hotel. And it says here, let's hope on this trip the captain and mate end up more than just good friends. Ooh. Enjoy Amsterdam, ladies and gentlemen. Simon and Laura, enjoy it. We're going to take a quick break right now, but when we come back, we'll be seeing how Susie and Clint got on in Guernsey. And here are their first impressions of each other from last week's show.
He seems like a nice guy. Seems like he could be fun, and we're getting on all right already, so it's all good.
I think Susie's a nice girl. A bit of a mad outfit, bit taken back, but I'm sure once I get to know her, she'll be a really nice girl.
Welcome back. Well, Susie and Clint were destined for the Channel Isles, where beautiful Guernsey awaited them. So let's see how they both got on.
Hello, welcome to the Old Government House Hotel.
Hi.
Trust you'll have a pleasant stay with us.
Very much.
George is here to give you some champagne.
Lovely.
All right.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Hi there.
Have a nice day with us.
Thank you very much. Here's to Guernsey.
Cheers. Feel like Madonna.
I feel sick. Don't start touching the controls or nothing like that, though. I don't want to be sick.
Beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like
Oh, what are these flowers? They're like bluebells, but they're white.
Probably dead bluebells.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It's proper nice.
I don't think I've ever been anywhere so pretty.
There was a nose. Yeah, how about this? Don't say I'll never give you nothing.
Oh.
Ah, look at it. I'm liking this.
Our own personal island.
Wouldn't it be nice? Nobody else.
It'd
Just
be lovely.
Me and another girl.
If you like the taste of a lobster stew.
Well, Guernsey looked great, but by the end of the date, how was Clint looking to Susie? And was Susie looking at Clint? I think we'd better find out.
When the screen went back and I first saw Clint, I thought, he's not really my type. He was a typical rough and ready builder. But I thought, you know, the change might do me good.
When the screen first went back and I see Susie in her pink furred boots, I was like, I wish I'd never been picked. But, I mean, I'm not one to judge a book by its cover, so I thought, OK, then, fair enough. Wait till you get in your new clothes. And, yeah, we'll see how we get on.
Clint and I had a day in London before we went to Guernsey. I saw a sensitive side to him that I didn't know existed. For example, he won me a teddy, and he really looked after me all day. I was definitely warming to him.
Susie and I had a day in London, and it was pretty obvious that she fancied me. I mean, she must like a bit of that. But she kept dancing around and acting really childish, so I was like, yeah, stay away.
On our first night in Guernsey, Clint and I went to a bar and he started to get really flirtatious. He was pinching my bum, paying me compliments. But at one point he went to kiss me. Well, I just sat back because I did not want it, and he certainly didn't do it again.
Susie and I were in the bar on the first night, and I just thought I'd do the gentlemanly thing and just thank her for the whole day and give her a little peck on the lips. Nothing more than that, although I think she wanted more, because she just sat there all like... And I thought, what can I say? Clint stuns another girl with his charms.
Later we went to a club and Clint went to get some drinks. And he never came back. When I found him, he was with a group of people. And he couldn't understand why I was so offended that he left me. That was the last straw, and I went home alone.
Susie and I, late that night, went off to a club, and she was doing the whole hands thing and the singing, and I was just so embarrassed. So I shot off to get some drinks. Oops, I forgot about her. So 20 minutes later, she comes storming over like a little, where have you been? What have you been doing? I was like, Susie, talk to that, because this ain't listening.
The next day, Clint didn't even apologise for the way he treated me, which I thought was disgusting. But I let it go, and I tried to make conversation. But he just wasn't interested, and there was a really awkward atmosphere for the rest of the day.
The next day, I just really couldn't be bothered with Susie, and when she showed me this note that supposedly some millionaire had given to her in the club the night before saying, call me for the respect you deserve, I was like, it's so obvious you've written that yourself, you sad moo.
As the date wore on, Clint started to put me down constantly, saying things like, Guernsey's great, but next time I'll come with someone else. And I was thinking, well, charming, you know, I'm the one that picked you. He seemed completely oblivious to how offensive and irritating his comments were.
Susie seems to think she's this right raver with her cheap-looking homemade clubbing clothes that nobody else would ever be seen dead in. But I can tell you that she ain't. She's nothing but a lily lightweight, and she just got to lead the party in to the big boys.
Clint has a split personality. We got on really well when it suited him, but when it didn't, I might as well have not been there. I was really resentful that his mood swings dictated our whole date.
Throughout the date, everything I said was a competition with Susie. If I had done it, she had done it better. She had the badge, she had the T-shirt, she had the video. But I can guarantee there's one thing she didn't get, and that's the man.
Now the date's over, I'm really glad nothing happened with Clint. He's laddish, he's pig-headed, he's insensitive, and he's got a complete lack of awareness on how to treat women. No thank you.
Having got to know Susie in Guernsey, if I was to sum her up, I'd say she was false, childish, and a pain in the posterior. And I ain't gonna snog that.
I won't be seeing Clint again. He couldn't even be bothered to say goodbye to me at the airport. He was straight on the phone to his mates, organising a drinking session. I certainly won't be taking second place to a bunch of beer monsters. And for that matter, nor should any girl.
I really loved Guernsey, and I'd definitely take the lads there for a weekend of madness. But I'd have to cross my fingers and hope that Susie weren't going to be there, because if I ever see her and her stupid, fluffy, furry boots ever again, it's going to be far too soon.
Susie, Clint. Well, the date started off really, really well, and you thought he was quite a sensitive character, didn't you?
I think I was wrong.
Scylla, I'm a really nice bloke with the right woman. Scylla, take it this, right? We go out for dinner the first night, and we're sitting there, and she's giggling away, and I'm thinking, oh, the old charm's working here, or it could be the bottle of wine that we've just drunk.
I think that was probably it.
Well, we've had a good night. We said good night and whatnot. And then we had the day in London the next day. Yeah. I was being a gentleman. What else can I say? I was really trying hard to be nice to Susie. But after that, no, we was in Leicester Square and there's some music playing.
Yeah.
Now, there's people who stood round and they're all having a little dance. Susie decides to dance by herself in the space over there so that everybody's looking at her.
All the people dancing as well?
Yeah, and he's just standing there,
Yeah, but
like...
Scylla, they were together,
disgusting.
but Susie wanted everybody to see her by herself over there. With all the hands thing and all this, you know. I was embarrassed.
You were embarrassed.
I was
You're
embarrassed.
boring.
I'm not boring, I was just embarrassed.
But what about when you eventually got to Guernsey? It really went sour there, didn't it?
He didn't make any effort at all. He just left me. If there's anyone else there to talk to, he'd talk to them. And there I was, on a date, thinking, well, I'm going to make the most of it. I'm here in beautiful Guernsey, and he just couldn't be bothered. So...
Well, why didn't you make the effort?
Scylla, because
Do tell me.
in London, I made every effort towards Susie, and there was just nothing coming back. So I thought, fair enough, there's going to be nothing here. As soon as we get over there...
Typical man, there you are. As soon as you gets rejected, that's it. Can't bother. I'm not going to get any romance, so I'm going to go and talk to someone else.
I didn't fancy you.
Liar!
I just didn't fancy Susie.
Who's two? I think that was you.
Scylla,
And it's just...
please, we got to a nightclub.
Yeah.
This is Susie, giving it the big one all the time.
Yeah,
I can
come
drink.
on, you
Please,
go for
listen
a
to me
laugh.
just for one moment. You had enough say over there. Right. We're out drinking. She's giving it all. Yeah, I'm at uni, we go drinking, we do this, we do that. So I said, fair enough, let's have it then. So we go out, a couple of drinks. Susie, no, not good enough for me. So I smooched off. I'm thinking, I can't stay with her.
But you left her on
Scylla,
her own.
I was over there.
What sort of a bloke is that? He left me all of my own, girls. All of my own.
Yeah. So you didn't even have to be with her, did you? Listen, please. We went out for a lovely romantic meal in Guernsey, and Susie sits there and she's got this bad habit of getting a song in her head and singing it. But not like...
It's because I like singing. What's the harm
It was
in
more like...
that?
La, 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 la. I was thinking everything, you know...
Is this while you're eating?
Oh, please.
Was when you were having a meal?
Are you embarrassed of me?
I like singing.
No, not at all, Susie. No. Do you know what I mean?
Well, are you going to see each other again?
Not if he was the last beer-sweating builder on earth.
Scylla. Yeah. No, I don't think I'd ever want to see Susie again.
So
no, I'm never going to see her.
You don't like her then?
No, I don't like her at all.
Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Just wish them well. It's our Susie and Clint. Oh, Clint. Well, now, don't forget, later on the show, we'll be catching up with Michael and Alison and hitting the road to Marrakesh.
When the screen went back and I first saw Alison, she was a wee bit small, but really cute, and I thought we were going to have a real good crack in Morocco.
Oh, but right now it's time for another quick break, after which we'll be meeting the Bridget Jones, who will be keeping a date in her diary for one of these three marvellous men. So let's bring on the boys. Welcome back. Now, still to come on Blind Date tonight, we've got Michael, who chose Alison on last week's show for a memorable date to Marrakesh.
This is from me, Ma.
You Irish boys.
Oh, but right now, the lads are all fired up, so let's go and say hi to the boys. Well, hello, number one. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hi, Scylla. My name's Phil and I'm from Bolton.
Oh, you're talking yourself. Well, Phil, what do you do up there in Bolton?
I'm a supermarket manager.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, you think you have cracked the code when it comes to pulling birds?
It's a UBF.
A UBF? What is it, type of car or something?
No. It's an ugly best friend.
That's not nice. You've got an ugly best friend, have you?
I've got an ugly best friend called Dino. I tell you what, Scylla, he's so ugly, he'd even make number 2 and number 3 look good.
Oh! Does Dino know that you call him his ugly best friend?
No, he doesn't at the moment, but I'm sure he's going to find out about it, you know what I'm saying?
He is. Well, UBF, it sounds to me like it's you, big fool. You're a big fool. You big fool. Enjoy blind date number 1.
What's up?
Hello, number 2. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Hi, Scylla. My name's Al and I'm from London.
What do you do, Al?
I'm an interactive designer.
Are you really? Well done you, Al. But you have an uncontrollable something about you, don't you?
Yes. Actually, Scylla, in fact, I'm a bit worried about coming on the show because it might pop out, you know.
When did it first start, this uncontrollable thing that pops out?
2 years ago, I was on my own, in my bedroom, in front of the mirror. And the next thing I know, I'm up. I'm on my feet. And my lips started going. And next thing I know, my hips are swinging as well. And then my arms encircling. And before I know it, Scylla, I'm Elvis. Elvis could be coming, Scylla. He could be making an appearance. Scylla, Elvis is in the building. We can go on together. We're suspicious minds. Yeah, we can build our dreams. We're suspicious minds. Thank you very much.
Well, that's
wonderful.
great. Well, you're the king in my eyes. Enjoy blind date number 2. Small but beautiful. Hello, number 3. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Hello, Scylla. I'm Warren and I'm from Leeds.
Warren from Leeds. What do you do, Warren?
I'm a dance teacher and also a club dancer.
Oh, really? Warren, you've got a big beef about women. They give you a headache, don't they?
That's right. Women cause me a problem, Scylla.
Yeah,
when
tell us
I've been
how.
up there dancing on the podium and I get down, I'm in my saucy outfit, all of a sudden there's an attack from everywhere, hands touching my bottom, wiping the sweat off my chest. I can't go on the dance floor without them fighting over me. It's like World War III, honestly. And if I go to the bar, I can't even get there. And sometimes I've had to leave the club by the back door.
Why?
Honestly. Because there's just a mad rush. But I have a message, yeah? I have a message tonight for all the girls out there.
What?
Right? And it's, to all the girls out there, I'd like you to hear, I'm more than just a six-pack, good body and firm rear. I know you like my body here, and that's really sweet. But hands off, ladies, I'm not a piece of meat.
Oh! I've got a message for you. I've got a message for you. Well, Warren, sweetheart, I don't want to scold, but me and the girls wouldn't touch you with a barge pole. Enjoy my date, all 3 of you. Enjoy it. I shall see you all in a moment. See you later, guys. Well, there's our 3 fellas, all at the knockout stage of the Blind Date Cup. But who's going to make it through to the final? Let's meet the girl who decides. Her name's Carol, and she's from Surrey. Come in, Carol. Carol.
Scylla, thank you very much.
Gorgeous in red.
Thank you.
Now, Carol, tell everybody what you do.
I am a support teacher.
Oh, not from where I'm standing, Carol. yourself in trim for blind
I have,
date,
you
haven't
know, yes.
You've been putting yourself through the paces.
I'm trying.
What have you been
hard.
doing then?
Lots of sports. Lots of sports. But I've been trying a couple and they haven't been working out.
Like what?
Well, I tried horse riding because I thought that would be quite good.
How did you get on, Chuck?
I get on all right, not too bad, but, you know, we started to do the little trot.
The little...
Then we did the canter.
Yeah.
But the gallop...
The gallop?
Forget about the gallop.
Oh, forget about the gallop. So horse riding went out the window.
Yes. And then I decided to do swimming, and I thought swimming might be okay, you know. So I did the front crawl first, and I thought I'd try that, and then breaststroke. Oh, gosh. Well, forget that. It was just too much, and I thought, forget it.
You didn't like the breaststroke. After all, what type of fella are you looking for tonight, Carol?
Oh, I don't know, someone really nice. A better for me standards would be nice. But,
Oh, yeah.
you know, Robert De Niro, but you mustn't be too fussy now, so I'll just take anything.
Anything. Well, we've got 3 of them beyond those screens there. So what questions have you got? Let's fire away with your first one, Carol.
Okay. Oi, mates!
Go on.
Right, my first question. I love my lip gloss, and I take it everywhere with me. What do you take everywhere with you, and why? And that's to contestant number 3.
Well, it'd have to be my soul music. Because on a date with me, I'd put on a sexy, soulful smoochie. And believe me, you'd need your lip gloss, because after tonight, you'd be all kissed off.
And the same question to number 2, please.
I'll be taking you everywhere with me. If you're lucky, I'll carry your lip gloss as well.
Oh.
Because, believe me, after you meet me, you're guaranteed to be absolutely made up.
OK, and the last question to number 1, please.
Well, I take my UBF everywhere. It's my ugly best friend. But after tonight, I'll be taking my TBC, the beautiful Carol.
OK, second question. If I were a tune, I would be a soulful, sexy ballad. If you were a tune, what tune would you be and why? And that's to contestant number 2, please.
I'd have to do something by Elvis the Pelvis. So don't be lonesome tonight. Pick the king. And you can be my queen.
And the same question to number 3, please.
Well, Carol, I'd have to be a flexing six-pack garage track. So make me your top of the pops, and together tonight, we'll have a good old remix.
And the last one, number 1, please.
Well, if I was a tune, I'd have to be an R&B, because I've got the rhythm, and if you don't pick me tonight, you'll have the blues.
This is the third and final question. I have a thing about short men. How important is height to you and why? And that's to number 1, please.
Well, I don't class myself as being short, but when you make eye contact with me tonight, height will be the last thing on your mind.
Same question to number 2, please.
I'd have to say that height doesn't really have that much problem with me, in fact. In fact, in my experience, it doesn't make much difference anyway. But be rest assured tonight, I'm definitely not going to be looking down on you.
And to number 3, please.
Well, Carol, actually, height is important to me because I only date girls between 4'3" and 6'9". So choose me tonight and I'll take you to another level.
There you go. All 3 very different guys there, you know.
Sound nice.
They all sound nice. They're all... But it's difficult, isn't it?
Yes, very.
I think you need a little support.
Graham!
Carol, will it be the acronymy nut number 1, who's hoping to make contact with you just once in a blue ribbon? Or perhaps you'll go for cosmetical number 2, who will make up to you shortly and wouldn't lie to you. Or maybe it'll be old Smoochy number 3, the six-pack kid, who with you would definitely walk tall. The decision is yours.
The decision is yours. Who are you going to go for? 1, 2 or 3?
Well, Sills, it will have to be 3.
It'll have to be 3, but what about the 2 that you turned down? First of all, you turned down number 1. That was Phil from Bolton. Come in, Phil. All right, darling. Well done. You said you liked your men short. Well, they don't come shorter than him. You turned down number 2. That was Al from London. Come in, Al. Well done. Stand by. Here is your blind date for this evening. You chose number 3. That was Warren from Leeds. Come in, Warren. Choose where you're going on your blind date. Make it a good one. Amsterdam's gone.
Shoes, yeah.
Yes. But she's all woman.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's good experience. Paradise Island.
Yes, it's a taste of paradise on Paradise Island in the beautiful Caribbean. Well done, well done, well done. You take to the seas in your very own speedboat and then slow things down with a barbecue on the beach before feeding the exotic local fish. Ooh. Ooh. Hopefully, as you sip your cocktails at sunset, you'll both think you are really in paradise. You will. I bet you can't wait. I'm so pleased for the both of you. Enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, Carol and Warren.
Thank you.
Well, it's time for another short break, but when we return, we'll be turning up the temperature in Marrakesh with Michael, who picked Alison on last week's show.
Later that evening, Michael and I went for a lovely Moroccan meal. Well, at least I found it lovely. All he kept banging on about was, "Where are my spuds? I'd rather have some spuds."
Well, hello and welcome back. And Marrakesh awaited Michael and Alison, so as things hot up, let's chill out and see how they both got on.
This is Marrakesh.
I think I might just put my feet up. Water, water.
You can't be going for the heat.
Hello, I hope you're enjoying your stay at the Palmer Golf Palace in Marrakesh. Here is some refreshing mint tea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Squeeze and a wee kick. I've already seen the whole of Marrakesh.
Look at all this food.
Yeah, but there's no potatoes. This is from you, Ma.
You Irish boys.
Well, I remember a great song called the Marrakesh Express, but for Michael and Alison, was their date a first-class trip or just the end of the line for both of them? I think we better find out.
When the screen went back and I first saw Alison, she was a wee bit small, but really cute, and I thought we were going to have a real good crack in Morocco.
When the screen first went back and I saw Michael, I thought, well, he's tall, well turned out, and I was well pleased with him and our date to Morocco.
One of the first things Alison and I got to do in Marrakesh was to go horse riding, and as a former show jumper, there's not much I can't do on a horse, and I think Alison was a bit impressed by this.
Michael and I got to go horse riding in Marrakesh, which I found quite difficult, being as I've never been on a horse. But all Michael did was just show off and brag, and when he actually fell off his horse, I just thought, serves you right, you muppet.
At one point, just for a bit of fun, I threw Alison over my shoulder, give her a fireman's lift, but she freaked out, kept saying, put me down, put me down. You know, what's this all about? Take a chill pill, baby.
At one point, Michael flung me over his shoulder like a fireman and started running around with me. I didn't find it funny, I was really quite scared. I asked him again and again to put me down, but he just didn't bother. He found it really funny, and I just thought, what an idiot.
Later that evening I decided to have a crack at Alison, but when she began whinging and moaning, oh my, I'd rather have omelette and chips, and about the heat, and telling real bad Irish jokes, I found this very offensive, and I began to go off her.
Later that evening, Michael and I went for a lovely Moroccan meal. Well, at least I found it lovely. All he kept banging on about was, where are my spuds? I'd rather have some spuds. But all night he was being totally argumentative, really condescending, and treating me more like his little sister rather than his date.
After the meal, Alison and I went to a local bar. At this stage we were arguing about everything, and when Alison stormed out, went in a huff, I was glad to see the back of her, and I wasn't going home empty-handed, so I decided to go in search of some local talent, and I did, and I pulled a clinker. Unlike Alison, she was tall, dark, tan and sexy.
After the meal, Michael and I went for a drink. He was constantly winding me up, kept picking me up on my manners when he obviously didn't have any himself, so I just got my key and left.
By the final day, it dawned on me what a spoilt, snobby little child Alison really is. She was, Mummy gets me this, Mummy gets me that. And combined with more Irish jokes, this was really getting to me, and I just wanted the date to finish.
By the final day, I began to realise that Michael was just a childish mummy's boy. I mean, he told me he's got his own house, but he prefers to live with his mum because she does everything for him. I mean, how attractive is that supposed to be?
Now the date's over, I know I could never fancy Alison because she's a short, snotty, argumentative little madam, and to be honest, I've seen more life in a rotten bag of spuds.
Marrakesh was lovely, but I've got to say what a relief it is to be back and away from Michael. Throughout the day I found him cocky, foul-mouthed, arrogant and very condescending, and definitely not my type.
I think Alison's ideal man would have to be at her beck and call, worship the ground she walks on, do everything she says, and that's not me. She's just not worth it. In fact, I don't think she'd be fit to handle a true Irishman.
I think Michael's ideal girl would have to be a girl that hangs on every word he says, laughs at all his bad jokes, hasn't got an opinion, and I'm afraid to say that's definitely not me.
Alison can visit Ireland any time, but you needn't expect much from me. But I've a few friends who've hit a drought lately and are quite desperate, and they might want to have a go. Quite frankly, they're quite welcome to her.
Could I just say that for every bad Irish joke I told to offend you, you actually told about 20 more?
Is this true?
That's totally lies. Totally lies. Totally lies.
That's so true. But not only that, if I'd have broken a rib, he'd have broken every bone in his body.
Right.
If I had 50p, he had a £50 note. Now, in 22 years, right, Michael has done a lot of stuff. He's been a semi-professional crossbike rider, a semi-professional boxer, a semi-professional Gaelic football player, and on our first activity, horse riding, you'd never have guessed, a semi-professional show jumper.
So really, I didn't stand a chance.
What do you do, Scylla? If you have it all, you have it all. If you have nothing, you have nothing, you know?
Then he threw me over his shoulder in a fireman's
what was all
carry.
that about?
You know, I just found that very funny, but as it was, we were on quite a steep... We went up a real steep hill to get to, like, a top of a mountain type thing. So on the way down, it was very dry in Morocco, so the ground was quite slippery, and I'd already slipped coming down. Winged me over his shoulder, started charging down, like, what a man I am. If he'd have fallen over, I'd have gone absolutely flying and probably ripped all my skin off.
Well, that was the plan. Scylla, I was just trying to be a true gentleman. Walk up, put her over my shoulder.
Don't know the meaning of the
Lift her
word.
down the hill.
Were you doing it as a bit of a joke, were you?
No, I was doing it just to be a gentleman, but you freaked out.
A gentleman?
She freaked
Thrown her over your shoulder?
Well, Scylla, if you come from where I come from, there's a lot of women who'll be glad of that, you know?
Really?
The whole time in Marrakesh, like, I was out to have a good time, enjoy the sun with my lovely dark complexion, as you can see, but she just run around grumpy all day. No, she was running around a big grumpy face. She was like a bulldog chewing a wasp.
But
you know?
obviously... Can I just
She was
say,
running around
with
all day.
someone...
She had a face on her would stop a clock.
He's all very funny when you're all here, but actually he wasn't this funny.
Well, couldn't you have made a bigger effort yourself? Because he is funny.
Yeah, I was trying to make an effort.
Make an effort, but telling Irish jokes.
Hold on.
Irish jokes and Irishman, it just doesn't work, you know.
You were telling Irish jokes, mate, and you know you were.
I'm an Irishman. It's all right for me to laugh at myself, but it's not all right for you to laugh at me, you know.
I was laughing at you plenty. But, you know, with someone like Michael just smothering my personality, I mean...
Smothering your personality? Where is your personality? Where is it, you know? Where is your personality?
I am up for laugh. When I go out, yeah, I'm a laugh a minute, have a joke with my mates, and I really have got quite a lively, bubbly personality. But if old Mister, I've been there, done it, got the T-shirt, done it twice as much as you. I've done this, I've done that, I've been semi-pro this, semi-pro that. I didn't stand a chance, to be honest.
So there was no sort of kissing on the date
about this,
at all?
Kissing, Scylla, the first night we were in London, we stayed in London for the first night, and we went back to the hotel, and there was this beautiful chandelier in the middle of the foyer, and I walked in, and she says goodnight, and I says goodnight, and I reached over, and she gave me
a kiss on the cheek.
Gave her a kiss on the cheek and looked up at the chandelier, so I kissed her under a big, lovely chandelier, and after I kissed her, I said to myself, I wouldn't kiss her under anaesthetic. You know, that's how bad it was.
Alison, you obviously never found romance with Michael here.
No.
And Michael, you did find a little bit of romance in Marrakesh. Are you going to see that girl again?
Oh, probably, though, yeah.
Never.
Twice.
Never. I hope I don't see her twice.
Ladies and gentlemen, wish them well. Oh, Michael and Alison, I'm so sorry you didn't get on. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, I'm afraid. But do join us again next week when we'll see how Simon and Laura and Carol and Warren enjoyed their dates together. And, of course, we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, it's ta-ra for now. Ta-ra, everyone!
For more information on tonight's dates, see Teletext page 109.
He was nice to me when it suited him, but when it didn't, he just completely ignored me.
I've been knocked back before, but not as bad as what I just did there.
I'll pity the next girl that's with you, because she doesn't stand a chance.
Well, we went for a date to Marrakesh, but it was a bit more like Longkesh, which is a prison in Ireland.
Simon's the kind of guy that I'd actually go for. Let's just hope that it's high-flying all the way.
Laura isn't probably the kind of girl that I'd go for normally. I couldn't quite tell whether she was towering over me or not.
Well, what can I say? Paradise Island with Warren. I hope it is paradise and not Paradise Lost.
Well, Carol's outfit actually matched my underwear. And it's a bit cheeky.